Hey y'all, Father Jim Haney from St. Paul's on the Plains. I'm actually recording this a couple months early. Today is really June the 2nd. I'm up in Colorado. I'm making a supply run for camp, which starts tomorrow, heading into town. The town is Woodland Park, a couple miles that direction. The camp is about a mile and a half in that direction. But I love making this trip because you go down a dirt road for about a mile and a quarter, and then you hit the paved road and you turn, and this is what you see. Pikes Peak in all of its glory. You can't see Pikes Peak from the camp because there's a hill right here. The hill only goes about 400 feet up from the ground, but it's more than enough to block the view of this mountain. You can see some other things, some other hills, some other mountains, but you can't see Pikes Peak from the camp because of this 400-foot hill. That 400-foot hill also wreaks havoc with cell phone signal. The coverage is very spotty because of this small hill over here. Every year on August 6th, we celebrate the feast of the Transfiguration. That time when we remember that Jesus went up a high mountain with the inner circle of his disciples, Peter, James, and John. And there something happened. The disciples got a glimpse of a different side of Jesus' nature. Jesus is both fully human and fully divine. And when he was on earth, Jesus was usually in very human in appearance, but he was completely divine as well as being completely human. And on that Mount of Transfiguration, the word used in some of the Gospels, Matthew, Mark, Luke, all portray it slightly differently, but one of the Gospels, I forget which one, uses the word metamorphothe, metamorphosis. Jesus underwent a transfiguration, a metamorphosis, and it's almost as if the disciples got a glimpse behind the curtain. They got to see the glory that Jesus had, not just his humanity, but his divinity as well. As the Gospels say, his garments got very white. One of the Gospels says whiter than any bleach could bleach them, whiter than white. And he was almost glowing with his glory. That glory was usually hidden from them during his earthly ministry. That glory would be visible later during the resurrection. But during his earthly ministry, that was hidden from the disciples, except when they were up on that wonderful, beautiful mountain and able to experience that side of Jesus being transfigured, Jesus giving them a glimpse of his deeper nature. Oftentimes we go through life, and it's often like we have a hill blocking our signal, blocking our view of who Jesus really is. We get so tied up in the mundane, the ordinary, that we forget that we have access to the Lord of the universe, the creator of all. We have access to God through Jesus Christ. And that's a marvelous, marvelous gift that we shouldn't take for granted. We shouldn't let the mundane hills in our lives block out the vision of the holy mountain, the holy Mount of Transfiguration, where Jesus does give Peter, James, and John a glimpse of who he really is. On that mountain, a voice comes from the clouds that says, "This is my beloved Son, listen to him." And that's the call for all of us. Jesus has made his glory known to us. Listen to him. God bless and have a great day.